Oh, hi. You know, I'm really glad to see you. Now, there are a bunch of places that I want to show you, so, well, maybe you should just hop in. Well, you could run alongside, but you're going to get very tired. I'd just hop in, come on. All of you, sure. This is the city that put the world on wheels, the city of champions, home of the Motown sound and the world's first convention bureau, huh? It's the Renaissance City. It's an American classic. It's Detroit. Yeah, I'm really glad that you were able to come and see Detroit, you know, sitting right next to me in the car here. It's a beautiful car, isn't it? Cadillac, pink Cadillac. Whoa, those Indy cars, they really come up on you. The Detroit Grand Prix takes to the streets of downtown Detroit every summer. That's just one in a series of special events that bring lots and lots of, did I say lots and lots? I meant enormous numbers of, well, imagine all the people in your high school gym class, okay? You got that pictured in your mind? And all of their relatives, and just about everyone they've ever met or laid eyes on in their entire lives. And, well, then you begin to approach the number of people who come to the festivals on the Detroit riverfront each year. It's a lot of people, basically, is what I'm getting at. You know, water is very important to us. We even celebrate it in its frozen state. Yes, there are all kinds of special events, concerts, wonderful car festivals, the Renaissance Festival. Now, there's a fun bunch. Hi, guys. And then there are the conventions. Delegates and exhibitors from around the world attend conventions and trade shows at Cobo Center on Detroit's riverfront. Would you look at this space? Wow, well, here it is again. There's enough room here for the NFL to play 14 games at the same time. Talk about a Super Bowl. Cobo is connected to downtown hotels, offices, restaurants, shopping, and nightlife by the People Mover. It's the handiest darn thing. Yeah. Well, look, I'm done with the sports. Can I just borrow your, yeah. Oh, the People Mover's coming. Can I, nice haircut. Of course, you can walk or take the downtown trolley, too. One thing we like to do in Detroit is offer options, like in the Renaissance Center. You can do business, relax, shop, dine. It's all under one roof, and it was all conceived by one man, Henry Ford II. You know, those car guys have really had an impact on our city. Just on the other side of the Rensen here is where Cadillac founded the city of Detroit in the year 1701. Of course, you know, he didn't have a pink Cadillac then. He had a blue Cadillac, I believe, and Mrs. Cadillac, Helen Cadillac, I believe had a red one. Now, while you're in the Motor City, you really should take a tour of an auto assembly plant. You'll be amazed by the process. You might even let this guy talk you into driving one home. You can also see how the auto barons lived. This is Meadowbrook Hall, the 100-room Dodge estate, and the Lawrence Fisher mansion, very nice, and the homes of Edsel and Eleanor Ford, and Edsel's dad, Henry I. But hey, if you don't get invited to stay overnight at any of their places, we've got room for you at any type of hotel, motel, luxury suite, all suite, uptown, downtown, or all-around comfy place to stay. Kind of like the neighborhoods of Detroit, a real variety. Lofts and apartments, historic districts, tidy residential areas. Each part of the city has its own character and appeal. But for the true Motown experience, there's one house you have to visit, Hitsville, USA, home of the Motown sound. And it all started right here. Well, technically, it started right here.
Dun, 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 dun. Pretty good, huh? Want to hear Baby Love? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's a different tune. Man, they have everything in there, even Michael Jackson's glove. Oh, it's Reggie Jackson. Oh, well. Yeah, better.
Detroit is the greatest sports town in the world. You've got champions, you've got future champions. We've got fans. We've got super fans. There are as many ways to be entertained in Detroit as there are miles in your odometer. You can really work up an appetite this way.
Fortunately, there's no shortage of great restaurants. Could I see the wine list, please? Watch out for your sleeve. Opa! That's the Greek word for fire marshal. Opa!
Stop by and see us again soon.
Okay, take it easy, guys. Saganaki.
Yes, this is an international city. Windsor, Canada is south of the border. Now there's a geography lesson. You can sample the local products, shop for some great bargains, and the view. Well, all I can say is bring your brownie and plenty of film. The brownie is a camera, not a short Girl Scout type kid. The Detroit River is more than an international border. It's an important shipping channel, too, and a great fishing spot. One end, it's got Boblo, where everyone can feel like a kid again. At the other end is Belle Isle, an island retreat just minutes from downtown.
Worth the trip, wouldn't you say? Come all, where are you from?
Oh, well, that's a neat place, too. I mean, if you have to be from some other place than Detroit. Now, this is one of the very first natural habitat zoos. And as you can see, these animals feel real natural here. Now, I know that maybe some of you, might prefer a little more culture than you've seen so far. And believe me, Detroit's got it. At Cranbrook, the architecture, sculpture, fountains, and gardens are al fresco, which means you don't even have to go inside to enjoy the works of art. Then, of course, we have the Detroit Cultural Center. A little art, a little history. Here at the Detroit Institute of Arts, you can get both in the Diego Rivera murals. This is the heart of a classic collection of art.
And when you drive a classic, you can park it just about anywhere.
Oh, no, not there.
Well, almost anywhere.
You don't need a car to visit the museums in this area. Walk in any direction and you'll find all kinds of fun. Fun at a museum? Well, if you don't believe me, check out the Henry Ford Museum and Greenfield Village. This museum exhibit really shows you how the automobile has influenced our lives, from what's on the road to roadside attractions. But there's more to the museum than cars, and there's more to the collection than what could fit under one roof. Step outside to Greenfield Village, and you'll step back in time.
Speaking of which, I know you're on a tight timetable, so there's just one more thing I want to show you. It's Detroit's year-round appeal. So let's take a little cruise now through some of our seasonal highlights, okay? Come on. Detroit. It's an American classic.